Jones here from Planning with Happy J. And if you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, I really appreciate that. And today we're going to be doing our the planner I use to keep track of my YouTube videos. And we're doing the Monday the 12th to Sunday the 18th. Oops. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that's a blank page. Okay, and we're going to be using Jewel Tone Florals, Dashboard Basics, Volume 2, and Seasonal Quotes. So let's start with our florals and this page here. And let me start with this. Well, no, let me start with this one. Oh, it tore. Okay. Now let's move this out of the way. Now this is not going to reach, but that's okay. My hand moves when I go to lay it down. There. Now I want to do the corner one up here. And I also am going to try and keep it within the border there. Now my boxes. Now let's go back to my Dashboard Basics. And now I'm going to need 3 boxes. And we'll just start with this one. And I'm going to put it further down this time. And I'm going to leave room for a header. And then let me go to the pink. Oh, I don't have any left. Not a single one. Well, I'm going to have to put down. I don't have it in purple either. Well, that causes a dilemma. Well, let's go to my smaller one. Now I want to leave room for headers, and I can put a header up there. Now I need a 3rd box. Let me see what this has. Oh, these are too small. But maybe this one would work. Unfortunately, I don't have any boxes this color. Now, let me bring it down to here. Now let me look for header boxes. And I want a smaller one for here. Oh, here's a wine. I'm mixing different colors from different places. Now I gotta center this. Good, and let's put a pretty pink one if I have any left. No, all I got are the Dashboard Basic shape. I'm gonna have to figure out different things for this page. Now let me go back to the purple. I could use a purple one up here. And I don't have the purple. Oh, here's one. Thank goodness. Okay, now this is going to have to be centered too. Now I need something for the purple, and it's gonna have to come from here. But these are awfully small. I'm gonna have to use this wine, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get everything. Okay, now let's do a small floral up in here, and then a quote, and I'll be done with this page. Now, do I want to put this long one along here or up here? I think I'll put it up here, along the top. And we'll do it still within keeping that border. There. And now let's find a little quote for here. Now these are seasonal quotes, and I'm in winter. Let me go back and see what do the others have. That's the holidays. We're past those. Go hiking. That sort of can apply at any time of the year, but it's not very big to take up all that space. But it's going to have to do. So now let me get back to my dashboard basics. I have to say this is pretty, even though I had trouble coming up with the ideas for it. Now I want to film on Wednesday. Now I was going to do this in purple and pink, but I don't know how well the pink is going to go with this wine color over here. So I'm going to do 2 purples. And the Wednesday always covers up my number. Now I always work the weekends. And now let's see how that pink will go. Well, it's in the same family. I'm afraid I don't have much choice. They don't have the right colors. Now I have to be careful taking these off, because if you go up this way, it rips right there. All right, let's put this down here. Now my plans are to film on Wednesday, but today I'm filming on Thursday. So I have to put down these little, I don't know what you call these little strips. And I want a pink over here. Oh, I got it crooked. That went on over the purple. That's because the purple's slightly crooked. Purple and purple. So I like to put these down because I find that I am actually doing things on these other days that are related. And one more purple, and then we'll do this corner down here. And put some of these florals around. That doesn't look too bad. Now let's go back to this florals. And I lost my sticker. All right. Let's stick to the page I was using and keep this page intact if possible. Now, let's put a floral down here. I want it more in the corner. Yeah, like that. These get caught in each other and then they rip and tear them. Now let's put a couple small ones. Let's cut it in half. And I'm going to put one along here. And then one up here. And that leaves me plenty of room to write. Let's put this like right here. Because usually a Friday I have dance lessons and I'm not doing any filming at all. I don't know about a quote here because they're all seasonal. But it is winter, so maybe I'll do a winter one right down here. Let me go check what I have again. Now, I pray this winter be gentle and kind, a season of rest for my state of mind. There. Now, do I want to put anything up here? Let's go back to the florals again. I really didn't want to use this page. You know what? Let's just take, do I want a big one? Oh, let's just take this one. And let's just put it in here, there. Now I just want to look to see if there's anything. I don't like to go hiking. I need a bigger, I'm gonna have to use the winter ones because I need something to take up more of that space. So let me go back. And let's take this one off. And I'll just stick it down here somewhere. Winter forms our character and brings out our best. Let me try that one. Yeah, that looks a little better. You know what's missing? I don't have any flowers coming out of these boxes. And I'm wondering if I should put a little one there. And that would fill in that space a little better. Now, I sort of like the simplicity of this page. It's calming to me. You know what? I'm going to leave it as it is. Maybe later on I could put it in. So I think this is it, and thanks for watching, and bye.